What's up, everybody? My name is Haratwe, and welcome to Changing the Paradigm. This is not just a YouTube channel. This is your home. This is my home. And in this home, we prioritize mental health. And as the saying goes, health is wealth, right? Thank you so much for joining me. Like you guys, the comments, the like everything that you guys have been doing and reaching out. I'm so thankful, just to have this community where we can speak openly about mental health, you know. So today I want to talk about loneliness, something that we're all too familiar with, you know. Loneliness manifests in our lives in different ways, either through loss, because you lost loved ones through death, or loneliness, you you go through it because of abandonment. There's various factors that can cause loneliness. And I read something very interesting by Elizabeth Gilbert on her book Eat, Pray, Love, and it that sat with me. That sat with me because she was saying that whenever you are lonely, don't use someone else as a scratching post for your loneliness. What? What? Because we all do that, right? What's the person that you're with, you're not necessarily aligned to. That. The friends that are around you are not the kind of people that align to your values. But because of companionship, you keep them around because we are so scared of loneliness. So that got me thinking that what are some of the things that we do and some of the of or some of lifelong decisions that we take because of moments of loneliness. Other people have children. They made children with people that they didn't like much, but the person was available at that time. And now, for the rest of your life, you are reminded that from a moment of loneliness, you created a whole human. Elizabeth Gilbert is basically saying is that when you are lonely, when you are feeling lonely, which is not, loneliness is not a foreign feeling. We all go through loneliness, no matter your color, no matter your creed, no matter where you stay, no matter it's not gendered. We all go through loneliness. But what's important with loneliness is how you respond to your loneliness. So she says, instead of using someone else as a scratching post, allow yourself to feel the discomfort, allow yourself to feel the pain, allow yourself to feel the transformation. Because one thing about loneliness, and that's the thing, there's a difference between loneliness and being alone. When you are alone, you get the opportunity to go into places within yourself, within your memories, within your mind, and revisit things that you could have swept under the rug, you know. But if there's always distractions around you, there's always noise, you don't afford yourself an opportunity to get to know who you are. If you are taking time out because for that particular season, you're not aligning with the people around you or the people that you used to like, you are misunderstanding each other. You don't have to keep people in your life unnecessarily. People come into our lives, and when it's time to go, you allow them to go with love. People come into our lives for whatever reasons and seasons, and other people, obviously, they stay for long, for the entirety of our lives. But sometimes we hold on to people because of the fact that we are so scared of being alone. So a friend of mine, because I always have a story, was divorced, and I was married for 12 years, but I was with my ex for 17 years. So one of the things that my friend realized and pointed out to me, and I love her so much for that, she was like, dude, do you realize that you've never actually been alone? I'm like, what do you mean? I'm divorced. And she's like, no, is there ever a time when there's no prospect, your phone's not buzzing, And I'm like, you're right. You're right. You know, my phone is busy. Gary, good mornings, good night. How was your day? But I'm talking to people that I'm not necessarily looking to building anything with. It's just for that time and um for that companionship and just to have someone to unpack my day. But I don't even go into the depths of who I am because this is not people that I'm necessarily aligned to, and they're not aligned to me, but we just speak for the sake of speaking, you know. And ever since I had the conversation with my friend, I made drastic decisions where I was like, I'm alone, I'm gonna be alone, you know. And yay, it's been a challenge, but it's been one of the most empowering things that I've ever been through, you know, because I've gotten to know myself, I've gotten to love myself, I've gotten to give myself validation that I thought I needed from other people, you know. And it's just a very, very beautiful place to be in, you know. And even when I do move to a new relationship, it's going to come from a sober mind and not a place of desperation. Like, I have to be with someone, I have to talk to someone. And even in my prayers, um, I don't know how you guys do it, but I speak to God a lot, especially with things that I desire. So, one of the things that I would, if I'm going to be with someone for a long time, I'd definitely speak to God about it and say, and pray about the kind of person that I'd like, the kind of qualities that I'd like the person to have aesthetically. I just have that conversation with God. But of late, another thing that I do, which is very important, is that I also pray for the thing, like the things that I pray that God. So every time I ask God to bless me, I also ask that I am able to match the intensity, the effort, and commitment that my future person is going to have. For example, if you want a guy that's financially stable, it's only good for you to also be financially stable. That means you'll have more capacity, more access, and life will be easier if both of you come together and you're financially strong and you're a financial match. So guys that say they want a girl who's built in a certain way, but you don't go to gym, that's obviously going to create problems for you, you know, because yes, she came into your experience, but you were not ready for her. And now there's a mismatch, and that creates insecurities and things like, you're not allowed to go there because they're going to take you away from me, because you know you did not match the intensity and commitment and effort she put into herself. But now that she's here, you prayed for something that you were not ready for. So that's the thing with loneliness. You know, you just need to, with being alone, because loneliness and alone are, like we said, there are two different things, you know. But being alone is important because you get an opportunity to pour into yourself. You get an opportunity to be the things that you see from other people, to be the things that you want into your experience, you know, like going to gym, taking care of your skin, doing things that are good for you, as opposed to spending time with people or being in situations that you know are taking you further and further away from your calling, further and further away from your purpose. And I remember when I decided that no more unnecessary phone calls, no more dates, no more, you know, no more being busy just for the sake of being busy. My life, like, there's so much peace. There's so much peace. I'm so content, and I can do the things that really matter. And I've got more time and I've got more energy because you keep pouring your energy into people and places that you were not supposed to. So yeah, that's the gist about that's the gist on loneliness. How do you deal with it? I mean, sometimes, for example, in my case, I lost my mom, I lost my dad, lost my siblings, you know. So sometimes it does get lonely when you see families, or when people are like, yeah, I'm meeting my parents, I'm meeting my siblings. Then you realize what you don't have, you know. But once you accept and you don't try to bargain with the past, or you try to bargain with the way things are, then you are able to find new ways to fill your time, new things to fall in love with. You attract people that are so good for you because you have taken the time to be on your own, to be alone with your thoughts, and to know what you really want. So yeah, share with me what moments have been lonely for you, and how have you dealt with them, and what loneliness means to you. But yeah, that's the end of the video today, guys. Thank you so much. You tuning in, you subscribing, you liking, you just giving me your time means so much to me. And I hope you don't get tired, you don't tire, because this girl is trying to be a consistent girl, but I need your support. I need accountability partners. So yeah, thank you so much, guys, and have a great day, great evening, and just know we are changing this paradigm one person at a time. And I hope if you haven't reached out, there's still time. My email address is down below in the description link. I love you guys, and thank you so much for joining me. Mwah.